Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mediocre Reviews and Awesome Brews. I'm your host Tony, and today we're going to be reviewing Breckenrdige Brewery's Pandora's Bock. Now this comes in at 7.5% ABV, 16 IBUs. It is just a traditional Bock beer. With that ABV, it would almost be considered a double Bock. Pop it open, get in a glass. Oh, and my good old friend 19 3/4 ounce pub glasses back. Been doing some really big beers lately and using the snifter on those. Absolutely gorgeous color on that. I'd say like a brown honey sort of color. About a finger's worth of head on it. A little bit of bubbles streaming up. I don't know if you can really get that. Beautiful looking beer. This would be like a Dunkel Bock, a dark Bock. In the nose I'm getting like a caramel toffee sort of thing. Almost syrupy, like maple syrup maybe, just hints of that in there. And there's like a toasty, nutty, like almonds, sort of aroma in there also. Wow. It's a good taste on it. Ooh, wow. The mouth feels almost kind of sticky, like syrup, like a diluted syrup, you know. It's definitely got that got some nuttiness coming through there, like a butter toffee sort of taste. There's a woodiness in there, not like oak aged or anything like that, but like a kind of a toasted woody malt sort of a thing. Kind of weird, in a good way. Different, I should say, not weird. Different in a very good way. Really complements that, like that nutty almond flavor, butter toffee. All that's mingling, making this a really great beer. Definitely the best Bock I've ever had. I've had some Helles Bocks, really light colored Bocks, are just absolutely horrible tasting, very watery, very unflavorful. But this is very, very delightful. This is darn close to a double Bock as I've ever had. That's not actually been labeled a double Bock. It is a little lower on the ABV. It's 7.5. If it was a little higher in ABV, this would definitely qualify as a double Bock. Definitely way more complex. The most complex Bock I've ever tasted. I mean, if this were to be labeled as a double Bock, I would say it's nowhere near as complex as a double Bock, but definitely a very, very complex Bock. Again, absolutely gorgeous color on it. Just the overall complexity is really, really good on this. It's a lager. Not a big fan of lagers, but I've done a couple reviews on those so far. Or actually, no, this is the second lager I've reviewed, and this is very, very good. From Breckenrdige, I've had a couple of their beers, the Vanilla Porter and their Oatmeal Stout, and And the vanilla porter was actually my go-to beer for like sessioning for quite a while. That's got a really great flavor to it. But this has got just awesome flavor, very good drinkability. It comes in a 6-pack. I wish I would have bought the 6-pack now instead of just a single bottle. You could definitely session this. I mean, it is 7.5% ABV, but you could definitely polish off a 6-pack in an afternoon and not have any issues with it. Wouldn't recommend driving. Never recommend drinking and driving. This is very, very good. Pick it up. They make this, I believe, January through March, but because it's got the higher ABV and it's a malty beer, not a hoppy beer, and it's not a barley wine or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about the hop degrading, the hoppiness dissipating over time. Speaking of that, the 16 IBUs, you know, normally you get a little bit of hint of hoppiness in any type of beer unless it's near zero on the hoppiness, but I really get no bitterness whatsoever. It's got a fairly clean, sweet finish to it. I'm gonna have to just give this an A. Give it an 8 out of 10. If you see it, Pandora's Bock from Breckenrdige Brewery, pick it up. Highly recommend it. Cheers.